Greetings, folks. This is Don here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. Um, all I gotta say is wow, wow. First of all, I want to say this: if Brian Craig, we all know who guy who plays Morgan, if he doesn't get the best supporting, the best younger actor, I think he's like my age. He's 21. You gotta be like 25 and under to get that award. If he doesn't get the best younger actor award, or even gets nominated for the best younger actor award for at least this episode alone, it's something wrong with the daytime Emmy process. And also, if Maurice Bernard doesn't get nominated or even win, I'm gonna say even win the best leading actor Emmy this year, well next year, it's something wrong with the Emmy process. I mean, 'cause they fucking blew me away today. Maurice Bernard and Brian Craig blew me away today. Um, but I'm gonna talk about the little mediocre stuff that happened on today's episode. The stuff I really wasn't here for in today's episode. I wasn't here for Sabrina and Patrick. I wasn't here for them. I'm already over this Carlos stuff. I'm already over it. Patrick was asking Sabrina today about basically about Carlos. Basically asking her about Carlos and basically what did he want, and she basically says he kissed her and he wants to get back together with her. And Patrick basically getting all jealous and whatnot. And Sabrina basically asked him, "Are you jealous?" and whatnot. So he was jealous. And Patrick, we all know Patrick's jealous of Carlos. And the scenes between Duke and Anna today, it was just always good to see Duke and Anna. I loved them today, but um, they were basically sitting there talking about trying to figure out stuff about Derek Wells and whatnot, and they're trying to figure out about Derek. And if I start fanning, it's actually really. Oh, excuse me for a second. I'm gonna cut this fan on. I just cut my fan on because it's seriously hot in this room. But anyway, as you can see, I'm sweating a little bit. It's seriously, and if that my fan is making this weird looking weird sounding noise, but just try to bypass it. But anyway, but yeah, Ann and Duke were talking about Derek Wells and trying to figure out who he really is and more about him. And Anna gets called to the pier where one of her officers basically, because of the whole explosion that Julian and that Carlos set up for the drone, trying to blow up one of Sonny's shipment, and one of the cops said they found Sean at the scene of the crime, and Sean's having a conversation with Anna. Long story short, Sean tells Anna that the guy that got the name he has that probably could have possibly that Vince was working for was Julian Jerome, and Anna says how she had heard all about that and whatnot. And anyway, so we also had scenes between Silas and Sam. I really didn't care about Silas and Sam today. I really didn't. Ava, they're basically talking about how he kissed Ava and whatnot. And Silas says how I didn't kiss Ava. She kissed me. Then Ava pops up and says, and she's about to get ready to start spilling stuff about Silas, but she basically says Sam's gonna have to find out. Sam's gonna find all that out on her own. And Ava gets all pissed off and starts smashing stuff at the damn Metro Court. I'm like, Ava, I hope you plan on paying for that damn vase. That vase didn't do a damn thing to you. But anyway, what else was some of the little minor stuff that happened on today's episode? That's really it. They're about Anna and Duke are still curious about the whole Julian Jerome thing. They're curious that um about that Julian Jerome is still alive. They're still curious about it. That's really all happened with them today. Like I said, I wasn't here for Patrick or Sabrina today. And I really wasn't here for Silas and Sam. But yeah. Now let me talk about the main event in today's episode. I'm about to start talking a little bit of shit. Let me get on Michael right quick. So Michael, well, we started off with Sonny telling Michael that Morgan that that about the whole promise he made to Morgan about how he wasn't gonna say that he and Kiki were married, that he and Kiki weren't cousins and whatnot. And Michael's basically like, "Dad, you're just saying this because you're drunk and whatnot." And he basically said he did it. He did it. Basically, Sonny says he did it basically to protect Morgan because he promised Morgan. And Michael's like, so Michael comes to the conclusion that Morgan knew before they were married that before Kiki and Morgan were married that he knew that she and Michael weren't cousins. and Michael starts going off saying, calling Morgan you calling him an SOB and whatnot, basically calling him a SOB and whatnot, and basically saying how they're not, anyway, saying they're not, that how could he do that to him, and then after all that, Morgan just went off. He basically read Sonny and Carly. He basically says how Sonny did all this for Michael, so Michael could be happy. He basically betrayed Sonny, betrayed him. How Sonny basically betrayed him, um, and how he can't believe how he did. Why would he do that? Why would he do that to him? And like I said, I was on Morgan's side on all of this. I mean, they have basically Sonny and Carly both have basically treated Michael way more superior than Morgan. I mean, Morgan basically saying how Michael gets shot at, but yet he gets to stay in Port Charles, have a life with his family in Port Charles, but yet he gets sent off to school. And he also says how, also basically saying how, basically how, of course, how Sonny and Carly basically treat Michael more superior than Morgan. And like I said, I kind of agree with Morgan in a way, but I will say Morgan is wrong for lying to Kiki and he is wrong for lying. I'm gonna say he's wrong for lying, but Michael knew Morgan and Kiki were together before he even tried to pursue her. Even when he thought Kiki was his cousin, he still wanted to basically bang Kiki. And as soon as he found out they weren't cousins, when Michael, he basically, when Morgan and Kiki were at the when they were at the courthouse about to get married, Michael rushed in and said, telling Kiki we can be together. I'm like, so Michael, if you don't sit your ass down, this whole episode I kept saying, Michael Carritos, have a fucking seat. And I'm like, and somebody on Twitter actually said, well, I was talking to somebody on Twitter and they actually said Michael has become the new Jason. Michael has basically become Jason. And we all know they've been trying to have like a little Jason AJ thing with Morgan and Michael. Morgan being the AJ in this situation in a way. But anyway, and I'm just saying, all of this shit just so they can put Kristen Austin and Chad Duell together. I mean, just because they freaking go together, they're dating in real life, don't mean they got a date on the screen. But anyway, and Morgan basically says something to Sonny because Sonny basically says how the reason he did it because if he was basically pissed off at Connie for running the story, and if he would have told Morgan, would have told them sooner, Connie wouldn't have ran with the story, and she'd still be alive and wouldn't be dead. In a way, I see where Sonny's coming from, but I just wish Sonny would just fucking take his meds. Hold on, I'm getting a text. Anyway, Sonny needs to fucking take his meds. I mean, there's no Olivia and Connie will never Olivia and Carly bought Sonny, wound up bringing Sonny. Well, before all that happened, Morgan said something about Saint Connie, then Saint Connie, and Sonny just basically grabbed Jake's Morgan up and basically about to attack him. And Morgan's basically like egging him on, saying, "What you gonna hit me? You gonna hit me?" But anyway, like I said, it was great acting between Brian Craig and Morris Bernard today. And at the end of today's episode, Morgan and Michael have a little conversation and whatnot. He basically tells Michael and Kiki, congratulations, you guys can be together now. This is what you two have wanted all along. And this is seriously what Michael and Kiki deep down wanted all along. I don't understand. I mean, the infatuation with Kiki. I mean, look at who they're fighting. I really can't stand Kiki. I can't stand Kiki. But look who they freaking fighting over. I mean, it ain't like y'all winning a prize or anything. But I'm gonna tell you just what I need them to do. I need them to go. I wouldn't mind seeing Morgan being paired with that chick Penny, or even y'all remember Anna Donnelly, who Sean Donnelly's daughter. They bought her on for like a month or so ago. They bought her on. I wouldn't mind seeing her come to Port Charles and get with Morgan or something like that. I don't want them. Somebody suggest they pair Morgan with Britt. Just because Brian Craig and Kelly Thibault date in real life don't mean they should be paired. This is how I feel about Chad Duell and Kristen Dawson. Just because they date in real life doesn't mean they should date. Their characters should be paired on the screen. Like I said, you don't see them trying to pair obviously they're pairing Britt with Nicholas, but like I said, you don't see them pairing trying to pair Brian Craig and Kelly Thibault together. You don't see that happening. But anyway, but yeah, I can give today's episode was really great, real drama filled episode. I'm interested in seeing the scenes between Morgan and Ava tomorrow. Just Ava and Morgan scenes tomorrow. I read a spoiler that they're that they may sleep together, and also read a spoiler that Kiki and Michael are gonna sleep together. I'm gonna roll my eyes at that. But anyway, looking forward to tomorrow. Get to see Maxie and I think Maxie and Spinelli tomorrow, and I'm interested in this fallout from Sonny. From all this stuff with Sonny and Carl. I'm interested in the more all this fallout. We all know Kiki and Michael are probably gonna get together. It looks like they're safe to get together now. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about today's episode. Leave me a comment below. If I left anything out, leave me a comment below. But anyway, this is Dominic checking out. Peace. God bless. And I'm out.